So you're looking to sell your home and you give us a call. What is one of the very first things that we're going to do? Well, we're going to set up a seller's consultation. What is it, you ask? Well, before I give you the nitty-gritty details, please go on down below and hit that subscribe button. Ring that little bell to stay up to date with all of our content. And if you like what I'm saying or you learn something new, please hit that like button. It helps us out a ton. So, seller's consultation. First and foremost, usually happen at the property in question. You can absolutely do them, at a coffee shop or something similar like you would with the buyer's consultation, but you're going to get a lot more value out of having it take place in the home you're looking to sell. Reason being is I can look at as many comparable properties to tell you what your property is worth as I want until I get into your house and see exactly what it is that makes it different from other houses, whether it makes it better, makes it slightly worse, or whatever the case is. I'm not going to be able to give you quite as specific as a number for overall price, which is what most people are concerned about. So how does it work? What happens? Well, we get in, first and foremost, introductions happen if we haven't met already. This process is about us interviewing you as much as it is kind of you interviewing us, making sure that, we get along and we're going to be in a good working relationship. On top of that, what Dad and I will usually do, if we don't get a guided tour of the house, we will be let off of our leash, so to speak, and go and explore, see what it is that we're dealing with, get a feel for the house, and feel usually how much love there is and kind of how much appreciation that there is for the building that you're in. Once that's all said and done, we go around. If we're really pressed for time, we will measure the house during that time, or we will come back and do it at a later date. That would be assuming that, we get the listing. But after we take a little tour of the house, we usually end up talking shop. We talk prices, right? So we'll have our binder full of comparable properties. We'll show you, here's the comparable things, here's this and that. And then usually we'll just come out and ask, what are your thoughts on the value of your house? How much do you think it's worth? And this, while also is just fun to see what people are thinking, it helps to set expectations. If, especially after we've just displayed the comparable properties and you're still way over top of where those are, we need to bring that back down. If we cannot, Dad and I will not list a property for something outrageous that it will not sell for at all. It's not going to sell. It's a waste of time, and the longer something sits on the market, the more people think is wrong with it, especially if there have been price reduction after price reduction after price reduction. So ideally you hit that on the head right from the start. Once you figure out pricing, we'll usually explain how we're going to go about marketing. Is there going to be open houses? Which open houses are really only for the agent. You don't really sell many houses off of them, but you do get the word out there a bit. So they're not all bad. But yeah, so we'll talk about what we're going to do in terms of the process moving forward. Usually we'll order a sign right on the spot and be like, okay, sign's coming tomorrow, slap it down for a coming soon. And then, we'll sit there, we'll answer any questions that any of you have regarding the house, our process, who we are, what we've done, that sort of thing. It's a very casual setting. It's just an opportunity for everyone to ask any questions and to figure out who we are, as much as it is our opportunity to figure out who you are and what we're working with. But that's a buyer's consultation from buyers. That's a buyer's consultation. No, that's a seller's consultation, though it is very similar to a buyer's consultation. Because you do also have needs and wants. What is the number that you need to sell for? What are you looking for? Because it might also be in part buyer's consultation if you're looking to sell and buy. Who knows? So that's us. That's our seller stuff from the Team Keogh side. Again, if you haven't already, please go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell if you want to stay up to date with all of our content. And if you learned something or you liked what you heard, hit that like button. It helps out a ton. But that's it from me here today. Until the next one, have a good one. Oh, but before I go, if you're looking to sell, when's the best time to sell? Got a video on our channel just for that. If you want, maybe check that out. Give us a call if you have any questions.